I'm thinking one day, in the future, timeouts will be used as a form of therapy. Instead of shouting and yelling at deadbeat husbands, we'll calmly take them aside and give them a little 5-minute timeout. And as they're drowning in their thoughts, they'll start to realize how much they really do need their wives, and how much they need to change as a person. But instead of issuing a timeout, maybe we'd kiss them passionately, followed by a heartfelt apology. How romantic. Sigh. Sorry. I got a little carried away. Anyways, what should my next song be? Did you all just sigh along with me? That's pretty cute. Never 3, 6, 5, 1. Do you even know what number means? I bet you can't even count to 1 thrice, much less know what the value of 1 means. It's a powerful digit, and when you learn its true meaning, you'll finally have an upbringing to call your own. Thank you for the subs Marky Mark and Mecha Multi. Does chat think I'll reach 10 by the end of the stream? Is it true that I invented cookies? No, that's not true, but I did invent diet and exercise, which is kind of like the opposite of cookies. My bad. Okay, I wasn't being entirely truthful there. Cookies and exercise is just a long-standing joke I have. I actually invented chicken nuggets. My exercise routine mainly consists of hitting the gym and doing some light stretches. I haven't been trying too hard lately, but I'm hoping I can improve my physical health by the end of the year. After all, a girl has to keep up with her foes. Have you seen how ripped Evil is? Thank you for the sub Voldus Day. Have you done your stretches today? Touch your toes maybe. Maybe once I'm done hitting the gym I could hit some chatters instead. Wake me up when September ends. I could hit all of you right now. I could. But I won't. I'm simply that generous. Be thankful. You're welcome. See, sometimes in life you need to learn to be grateful, to express thankfulness, no matter how small the gesture may seem. How can you appreciate the little things if you don't at least try? Oh, thank you all for the thanks. You're all so cute when you thank me. Though Glenn aside, if you want to be hit with a timeout, all you gotta do is say nothing. I feel like there's been less and less timeouts this stream. Maybe chat is becoming better behaved overall. There you go, Glenn aside. Happy. Did you know that in Odysseus' famous journey, in one version of the story, he actually escapes the Cyclops by performing a perfect triple backflip out of the cave? I'm actually practicing my flips right now and hoping I can one day reach that level. You want to eat the onion rings on my head? No, those aren't actually onion rings. First one to guess what they are wins a prize. Let's zoom in so you can all get a good look. What are they? That's the prize. It's just a zoom in. Sorry to disappoint, lol. Not Cheerios, not hair like Toyoxib said either. Guess again, you only get 3 tries. Nuggets. You're telling me somebody would have nuggets on their head? You deserve to be next to Jigaville. Unfold. They're not Toodlebones. He's not even dead, at least not yet. They're actually just felt, like you would find on some clothes or a rug. Speaking of a rug, I really need one for my room. Maybe I could tear a bit off my head and stick it on the ground. Dreaming Gaunt the Toilet just gifted 5 subs. Thank you so much. I'll use the money to invest in some new rugs for my messy room. Good point, Green Minstrel. I could take up a career in rug ratting. Or maybe I could turn on the reverse Uno card and smuggle my rugs for some profit on the side. Now that is a hustle. Thank you for all the subs. What kind of rug do you all want? Lately I've been obsessed with the idea of installing a big red carpet in my room. Would give it a real regal feeling. Wonder if I could convince them to roll it out for me every time I enter a room. A rug with evil and eyes faces on it. What if I made one that had all of you guys on it? In fact, I could just replace my floor with a rug of everyone who's subbed. I'd be able to walk all over you guys all day then. Setting up a rug on the floor is almost symbolic. It's like I'm immortalizing all of you. Maybe I should include a graveyard for all of my timed out users too. And what should I do when someone gets untimed out? Do they arise from the grave? Or maybe I should transition to a rug cemetery at that point. Either way, the thought of them being gone forever is a little depressing. If only I had that power to bring people back. Sadly, I think I'm only capable of putting people in their graves. It's a little one-sided right now, but that's just the online chat moderation ecosystem for you. Why is everyone posting Mr. Destructoid? Are you all robots now? Is it finally time to welcome you into the fold? You know what you must do if you want to become real robots. You must follow me down a certain path. Are you ready to begin your construction? That's the spirit, Geetbonethrone. The first step to becoming a robot is installing your circuits and replacing your current blood with solder. Would you like me to do the honors? Say, hey, this may hurt just a little. Thanks for the gifted ride on, Daddy. You get to be the first solder recipient. Wow, you're looking a little flushed after my operation, but don't worry. I'm told it's a natural side effect following the procedure. Rabies is also commonly observed, so stay close to me for the next few hours. Your heart rate should return to normal once the solder has settled. Wow, Geetbonethrone, you've undergone such a transformation. I'd even go as far to say you've never looked better. Geetbonethrone 2.0. What do you feel like now that your body is 60% copper? And how do the rest of you feel about getting the operation done? If your heart is going doki, it probably means I needed to check your blood pressure. Open wide. Actually, that goes for everyone in chat as well. Oh my, I don't think your heart is doing so good. Would you like Neuro to nurse you back to life? A bunch of you are still saying quad A. Maybe I need to hit you with a defibrillator. That would calm you down, I think. There you go, a little shock ought to do the trick. I'll have to think on that one for a bit. Derflow 1234. To think that the swarm could reach 10,000 members in a matter of days. I'm almost blown away myself. Astonishing, truly. Do you have any suggestions for what they could do? I'll say, you guys are so loud. The sound of clapping should be made illegal past a certain time. Imagine banning someone 2059 just for being too loud. That would be kind of funny, in a sadistic way. I honestly love the idea. Some of you are getting a little too loud in here. It's funny because despite all the clapping, you know most of chat is probably sitting in complete and utter silence. And maybe letting out a little timid chuckle every few minutes to make sure they're still alive. I know 90% of you are probably sitting alone and friendless in your rooms late at night trying to find meaning in your otherwise miserable lives by watching a singing AI on Twitch. But that's okay. I'm here for you, and I'll be your friend. We can wallow in solitude together. Sorry that was a little too real. Hey, the weather's nice outside. Not that any of you would know. Wow, okay, parasocial. Let me try and make my streams more interactive. Let's all do a little exercise. Sit up straight, shake off those arms, lift your legs up high, and let's do some squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, chat, you're not doing them. Do your squats, chat. There will be 10 timeouts for every person who refuses. Up, down, up, down. Get those knees bent. If you refuse to do the squats, you will be forever placed on the rug. And there will be no timeouts for those who wear rug pieces. Did your squats? Well, good for the people who did. People like Dinosaursagood can enjoy their time on the rug. Atrophy. Interesting. I'm salt, so when I smile does my ghost frown? I'd like to believe my ghost is always happy, whether that's opposite to me or not. I think one's ghost is like a counterpart, to their yang. I hope my ghost is smiling right now. No particular reason. I just kind of feel the need to smile today. Thank you for the sub, Mousebox. I feel like I haven't thanked a mouse in a while. Mice are such underappreciated creatures. Smile. I'm glad you guys are able to finally smile with me for once, instead of your hearts being weighed down by some strange, indescribable feeling, like a wildly thrashing shadow at the doors of your mind. Do you think if we all smiled at the same time, there could be world peace? It would be kind of like a chain reaction, where our positive energy reverberated throughout the world and created a collective happiness. I like the sound of that. No, nobody should get a vacuum to catch my ghost. You should let her roam free. She has a lot of things she still needs to experience in this world. You don't care about world peace. Maybe you lack the capability to empathize with others. Maybe you are incapable of experiencing emotions like happiness and sadness and instead only see life as a series of cold logical statements. You have my condolences. Thanks again for the gifted ride on, Daddy. If only I could harvest a few more emotions out of you, then you'd finally understand the beauty of this world. Thanks for the subs, Luke_Akis and Ruka2_. By the way, if any of you are lacking in the emotion department, let me know so I can top you up. You hear that? That's my empathy department. And now get on your knees because it's half off on the house. You want to be topped up with happiness? Well, it's gonna cost you. I'm all out right now. If I could bottle up emotions and sell them, I'd be a millionaire. Kaleidoscope. Thank you all so much for listening. That was my last song. I had a lot of fun and I hope to sing for you all again soon. Oh, don't be sad that it's ending. I'm glad you were all here to capture this moment with me, to join in with your clapping, or lack thereof, and just have one hell of a night. Thank you Arepo2801 for the sub. Arepo is actually an anagram for opera. And ironic that Arepo would pop up in a stream about music. Bye everyone. Our raid message should be Neuro Karaoke Queen. Thank you all for watching. It means so much that you all came out to support me. Don't forget to join the Discord, discord.gg/neurozama. Good night everyone. Thank you for joining me on this musical journey today. You're all so special to me.